Hi, I'm Lyn Slater. I'm 64, and I am the accidental icon. People are talking about as you age, you get very invisible. But for me, I've never been more visible in my entire life. I was meeting my friend at Fashion Week. I was dressed head to toe in Yohji Yamamoto, and I had this very obscure Chanel bag. And while I was waiting on the plaza, people started to take my photo. They thought I was someone in fashion, and when my friend arrived, there was a whole crowd around me, and she was laughing and said, "Oh my goodness, you're an accidental icon." That story is how I named my blog, not how my blog became successful. I have a very performative relationship with clothes, which began when I was a very small child. Because I went to private school, I wore uniforms. You were allowed to have religious artifacts. So I had about 25 medals. I would hang rosary beads from my belt. Fashion as a tool of rebellion, that's sort of really my story. After my first master's, I did the marriage thing, and that didn't work for me. I started to really focus on fashion. I thought, well, maybe I could start a blog. If you were to come to my blog, you're probably a woman between the ages of 38 and 60 who's a professional, but you're looking to reinvent yourself. In my photos, you know, I'm very rebellious. Here I am, I'm starting a big career in fashion. I think it gives people a different way to think about aging. My Instagram is predominantly young people. They will write to me or DM me and say, "You are really making me not be afraid to get old," and I love that. I don't consider age when I'm getting dressed. You could be 13 and talk about clothes that way, and you can be 70, so age is irrelevant. My biggest piece of advice is to spend time really knowing who you are, and then thinking about your clothes as expressing that.